Okay, it is 1 o'clock on a chilly, cloudy winter afternoon. I'm gonna fish this river today. I haven't been here for a year or more. Usually I can get fish out of here. Sometimes a lot, sometimes just a few. It's about 38 degrees air temperature. Right now there's no breeze, which I'm sort of surprised, as there almost always is a breeze. We'll see if that holds. I haven't measured the water temperature or looked up the flow yet, but I'll put it in the description of the video. I'm going to use the Wasatch Tenkara rods, Samurai 6.4. I haven't fished this rod before, and it's sort of an interesting rod. Anyway, I've got a number 3.5 level line that's tapered down to a 380 centimeters long. Got a couple different flies on, and we'll see what we can get out of here. There we go. Small cutthroat, it looks like. Certainly not a challenge for this rod. This rod is one of Wasatch Tenkara rods. He came off the hook, and then I snagged him in the tail with the other one. Wasatch Tenkara rods, power rods. They are amazing rods in that they are designed not to break with any particular, certainly not while playing a fish. They're rather heavy, and you know, compared to many other rods, they're in some ways a little clunky and brutish, but they serve a purpose. They certainly are strong rods. It's casting this line just fine. It's a little heavy. It's gonna make my arm hurt somewhat. So I've got a couple small flies on both sides. Well, one's 16 and one is 18. One is, the point fly is a blue-wing olive biot soft hackle, and the other one is a little blue-wing olive emerger. It's got a bead on it. Had some good hits, but no real takes. So it looks like this fish, as well as that first one, took the dropper, which is that emerger. It has a little bead on it. So that's interesting. Yeah, little cutthroat. That's good. Good to know. And what did he take? Oh, he came off. He might have taken that exact same emerger. That's what it looked like. Yep, and he took the emerger as well. Okay, so that's the fly. They're going for the little emerger, and they're not taking a look at the soft hackle. So that is good to know. It looks like he took the emerger. Oh, come here. Yeah. Good. There we go. Took a slow take. What did he take? He took the emerger. Huh. Little one on the emerger. So I've learned that although I can cast this rod, despite it having quite a high rod flex index, I don't find it very pleasurable to cast, because you don't feel the rod load at all. It will flip the line out there. I mean, you can see that for sure. Particularly this heavier line. But it certainly wouldn't be my first choice for small fish. Let's see if I can go up here. There's some deeper holes up here that have larger fish. Traditionally have larger fish. I don't know if I'll catch any today, but we can see. I'll put on some heavier flies I suspect that this rod will perform a lot better with heavier flies, and if I could hook one of these larger fish. There we go. He's a little bit better fish, the rainbow. I put on some different flies. I put a blowtorch. Oh, and he flipped off. Yeah. I put a blowtorch on as my dropper fly, and then I put a Perdigon, Gasolina Perdigon, on as my point fly. He took the Perdigon. Took the Perdigon. Gotta let those flies get way down deep in there. Oh, a rainbow. Well, not a very big one, but looks like the last one for the day. Oh, a little bit bigger than the other little ones that I've caught. Certainly not a monster by any means. He took the Perdigon. This pool is where the larger fish are, at least in my experience, on the river. And yeah. That's a bigger fish. Rainbow, maybe about, I don't know, 14 inches. Well, I think that's going to be it for me today. Beautiful afternoon, very little wind, which is really unusual here. The rod is not my kind of rod. I don't think that I'll keep this one. I could see it being useful if a person is, you know, fishing for large fish, or if they anticipate that they might hook a larger fish and they're afraid of breaking another rod. To me, the rod is heavy. It takes a lot of energy just to keep the rod tip at about 45 degrees, 50 degrees. It throws a line okay, but it's certainly not a pleasurable casting experience because it is so stiff. But that's just me. So anyway, if you're looking for a rod that's probably can handle some very large fish, or if you're worried, you want a rod where you don't want to worry about breaking the rod on a fish, then the Samurai might be the rod for you. It's described as being compact enough to take backpacking, but I don't know of any backpackers who'd want to take this rod. It's so heavy that they're wasting ounces, a lot of ounces, carrying this rod when there's many other ones that personally I think would be better. But anyway, that's it for me, and I'll sign out for today.